welcome to week 2. We are working on 2 things this week. For beginning students, there's 2 things. We're working on workflow, rituals, habits of the classroom. Second, we're working on core skills. So in film class, we're going to start talking about film production, screenwriting, etc. In game design, we're talking about the core skills for games. We're using Zenva to learn some of the basic components that we're going to need to work on. And advanced students are continuing to work on week 2, or the production phase of session 1. Advanced students will be creating a project and presenting it to us in about 2 weeks. Pretty exciting. So things that are going to be happening this week is that you can see in the beginning section, we've had 2 assignments so far for session 1. Last week, we did a simple reflection in our blog post. For each class, it was a little bit different. Rock did their instruments. Game and film did a reflection on game projects that we did. On Monday, we're going to be doing a reflection on your trusted system. Let's take a look at that. I just colored this right here, but you can see in column 0, or that's actually column O. This is what you said you were putting in place. Now, this is for my 6th period class, but I want to see how you're using this to track your progress. And trusted system should allow you to put things into it so you don't have to remember them, but it also prompts you to do things at the right time. And so that means you're checking it once or twice a day to see what you have to do. So for instance, if you get home after school, you can look at your list of things that you need to do today, tomorrow, etc. And it should help you focus on what you need to. Set a timer. And you can see right now, I have a timer going. I'm using Pomodoro. It's a really cool technique based on, here, let me pause this and take a short break. I'll do Pomodoro. It's 25-minute sections, and then you get a 5-minute break. And after a few of these, then you take a longer break. It's really good for the brain. And take your phone, put it somewhere else. Any other distractions, concentrate on your to-do list to work on things. Like, for instance, these are my to-do lists. This is my inbox. This is next actions, and so on. So these are things I'm working on to get done. I'm working on today, tomorrow, and so on and so forth. And then these are other things I'm working on. So I have a much more detailed one. It's all based on my calendar. And so I've talked about this in class. So again, using Google Calendar in this, but also it's in your email system. You'll see Google Tasks. It's over on the side here in your email. All right, back to our process. Advanced students, just a reminder that you did 5 different assignments last week. They were all due last week. I'm going to be reviewing those this week, and I will be talking to you. So, yeah. And that process is using the check sheet that we use for blog posts. You know what I'm talking about. I'll bring you a copy on Monday so that you have that. And you keep working on the stuff you need to work on. And beginning students, just remember the tracking sheet. There's a number of people that still don't have their blogs linked. I emailed those people over the weekend with a link on how to create their blog. Also, the link to link this here to their blog, and to email their blog address to me. Okay, to wrap it up, what else are we doing this week? We are working on professionalism. We have a professional quotient rubric. That's what we call it. It's a checklist of skills that you need to work on all year long to be hireable at a job or to get into school after high school. And we'll work on those. We're also going to be looking at abilities and interests to build teams. So what I want to do in the beginning of the week is redistribute the room to the teams that you're going to be in for session 1's activities. So we're role modeling what teams will look like for the rest of the sessions of the year. But right now, again, you'll be able to sit with people you know in teams of up to 4 in the room. I want to do that right away this week. And so that'll be fun. And yeah, that's kind of it. So in review, I'll go in reverse order. We're going to form teams. We're going to go over technical skills that we're going to need for session 2 that you need for the basics of this class. We're going to talk about workflow, rituals, and habits of the classroom. One of those habits and rituals is this big thing right here. You can see the steps that we go through. Again, the dates that things are due are up here. This is part of our habit and ritual system, just to remind us what needs to get done. You can see for the advanced students, a number of them did not finish these things last week. And so I will remind them this week to get these things done. But this just helps them track and me track very quickly what's going on. So yeah, we'll be learning about those things, including Trello boards. All right. Welcome to week 2. It's going to be a good one.